Good morning, boys and girls, or good afternoon, depending on where you are and what you're doing. I wanted to make a quick video showing you how to use our friend here, Abii. Abii is a robot that's going to help you learn. Hopefully, your teacher already has Abii set up for you, but just in case something is going wrong, Abii has a power cord in her left foot on the back here. Make sure that is plugged in correctly, okay? And if Abii's eyes are not lit up, you'll have to check the cord. There is a switch on the cord. So push that to the on button, which I just did. And it's going to take a couple of moments for Abii to wake up. What Abii's doing is turning on, initializing, waking up. You'll know that Abii is ready for you for two reasons. Number one, first, Abii's lights are going to turn green. And when Abii's lights turn green, that means that the power has turned on. So we're going to wait a couple moments for Abii's lights to turn green. Um, Abii does have arms that move. Abii can dance. Abii can sing. Abii's going to help you learn all of your core areas. And while you're learning with Abii, Abii's going to be, oh, here she comes.
That was a great nap. Give me a few seconds while I collect my bearings.
All right, so we will know that Abii is ready once Abii's eyes change from green to purple, which I think is really cool. As a Kingsbury Knight, our color is purple, so there the purple eyes go. Um, and we'll get some further instructions from her in just a moment. But as I was trying to tell you, Abii is going to help you learn some lessons, and while you learn those lessons, Abii is going to track that progress and share that progress with your teacher and help
Welcome
you.
back, my friend.
There we go.
So happy we get to work together again. But first, please connect to my Wi-Fi. Then we can move on to some fun stuff.
All right, so let me show you how to connect to Abii's Wi-Fi. Now, this is a little different than what we're used to. We usually just turn on our Chromebooks, we connect to the internet, and everything is working. Abii is a little bit different. What we're going to do is in the bottom right-hand corner, calm down. In the bottom right-hand corner, there is a fan, and that fan is going to bring up all of the different internet connections that we have. You'll notice that your Chromebook is already connected to SD access, okay? You will also see a Wi-Fi available that says Abii, A-B-I-I. Okay, now your last four letters are going to be different than mine on the screen because that corresponds to your Abii in your classroom. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click Connect. Now the first time that you connect to Abii, she's going to ask you for a password, and that password is ABIIJAMS. Write that down. Again, it's ABIIJAMS. Once you put that in, you can click Connect. It's going to take a couple moments to check the network requirements. Just be patient. She's got a lot going on inside that brain of hers. Now, do not be alarmed when it first connects and it says there's no internet. You don't need the internet to work with Abii. Once you are connected, you can click onto your desktop and then you can go to Chrome. Now, you are liable to get your dinosaur symbol showing up here. A lot of you have seen that before, telling you that you're not connected to the internet. Don't worry about that. We're going to type in a website that you're going to go to. Once you go to it the first time, you're not going to have to worry about typing it in again. The website address is login, that's LOGIN, abiesworld.com. I'm going to let that up there so you can write that down. Take a couple minutes and write that down. Log in, no space there, dot abiesworld, make sure you have two I's, .com. Once you have that written down and typed into your address bar, go ahead and press enter. Now, Abii is not going to work as fast as you're used to with the internet, so you're going to have to be patient with Abii. You can see up here in the upper left-hand screen, there's a little circle. That's Abii's thinking circle. As long as Abii's thinking circle is spinning, she's working, okay? So what we're doing, if you want to understand a little more technicality, is we are using Abii to connect to the internet. So Abii's kind of like a hotspot. So this will load. Your teachers have got everything set up for you already. Once this loads, you're going to see learners on this right-hand side. If you click on learner, again, being patient, as long as the thinking circle is moving, Abii's working for you, you can choose your name. Obviously, your name is not going to show up in this video unless you're one of my 21 students. So I'm going to choose one of my students. You'll choose your name, and you'll put your password in that your teacher gave you. I'm going to put in this child's password. And then click Login. Now, how do I know if Abii is working? If her thinking circle is moving, Abii is working. It takes Abii a couple of minutes to do things. So we're going to let Abii connect. We're going to show you what your website looks like. And this introduction video, it won't be too long. Depends on how long Abii's thinking about things. But she's very interactive. She's fun to have around in the classroom. She does have an audio jack.
Hey there, let's try new lessons and master some new concepts today. Good luck. Before we start, I want to take a good look at you today, my friend. So look at the screen and keep still while I count down. Let's get started.
All right, so it's going to use your camera on your device, and it's going to see what your face looks like. So I will have to reset Luis's picture later. But if you click that and hold still and look into it, it's going to start a countdown in a minute. It'll count down from 10, and then it essentially takes a picture, kind of like a profile picture, just so you can show up in here. So Luis is going to be very confused and surprised when he logs in and sees a 44-year-old man's picture with a beard, being Mr. Steigerwald. So we'll give it a couple seconds. Here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
All right, here we
1,
go.
0. You got it. Amazing. Nice work.
Thanks,
Click
Abii.
on the All Done button to continue.
Okay, so she said click on the all done button. All you have to do is follow the instructions that Abii gives you, and everything is pretty much self-explanatory. Hopefully at this point your teacher has given you a lesson that you're going to be working on, and you'll need to navigate to that lesson. Again, as long as something is moving on the screen, whether it be 3 dots at the bottom or Abii's thinking circle at the top, Abii is working. So you just need to be patient. My students are going to be reading to
What
themselves.
do you feel?
Oh,
Wait,
all right.
let me guess. Math?
Math.
Great.
Yes.
Click on the subject when you are ready.
All right. So Abii guessed correct. We are going to do a math assignment today. So I will click on math up here in the upper right-hand corner. I am a 5th grade teacher. My students are 5th grade students. How do you know that Abii is working right now? Because the thinking circle is moving. And Abii's moving also. Remember, those eyes have to be purple. As long as the eyes are purple, Abii's working for you. Pretty cute little robot. So we're waiting for that circle to move. It does take a couple of moments to get
Okay.
things started.
Which lesson?
All right, so I've got all of these lessons that I can choose from. There are a bunch of them, okay? You've got your introductory lesson over here on the left. That's your lesson tutorial. And then you've got your lesson assessment. Now I know it's tempting to jump right into a lesson assessment. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and do a tutorial. Do your tutorial first, and it's going to show you what you need to know in order to be successful on the lesson assessments. So I'm going to click on Picnic Battle over here, which is recommended. I love the names that they have for all these different assignments. I can't wait to do some of the reading ones and see what they've got named. I clicked on Picnic Battle. Very important. You only click things one time. Remember, when that thinking circle is moving, it means that Abii is connected and she's working for you. Oh, here we go. Uh, what kind of costume do you think that you should put on Abii in your classroom? I think we're going to go with a Darth Vader look for Abii in my classroom because I'm a big Star Wars fan. But Halloween's right around the corner, so dressing Abii up
You
would
know
be
how
kind of cool.
grown-ups say, let's spend time together. But the idea of hanging out is a little, well, worrying. V's mom wants to take her on a picnic, but V thought that sounded super boring. So she created a game with battleships and blowing stuff up. To win this picnic game, she needs your help locating a target on a coordinate plane.
Okay, so we need to locate a target on the coordinate plane. Um, Always blowing things up on the internet is fun. Let's see what we got going here. Begin.
Here's what we're trying to figure out. Which item or part of the picnic will be hit at the designated coordinate pair 2, 3?
Which target? I don't think I heard that correctly, so I'm going to click repeat audio.
Here's what we're trying to figure out. Which item or part of the picnic will be hit at the designated coordinate pair 2, 3?
Okay, 2, 3. So my teacher taught me in the classroom that 00 is where the origin is. That's the address for the origin is 00, and that I always have to use the x-axis, which goes left and right, before I use the y-axis, which goes up and down. So 2 is my x coordinate, and 3 is my y coordinate. So from the origin, I'm going to go out 2, and I'm on the 2 line. And I have to stay on the 2 line, and now I have to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like PB and J. Okay, so down here I have to put my answer, and I have to type it just as they have it typed using the shortcut key for the and, which is Shift and 7. Let's see how I do. All right, so again, as long as the circles on the bottom, the dots, or the thinking circle at the top is moving, Abii is working for you. So Abii is connecting.
Excellent.
Oh,
That's the right answer. Let's celebrate you acing that question with a guitar solo.
guitar solo. Oh. Okay. All right, so that was just a short introduction video
Okay,
telling
let's
you
rest
how
it.
to connect to your Abii. Hopefully, your teacher has already got that set up for you. Maybe there's a laptop at the back of the classroom your teacher's using, or maybe your teacher just says, so once you're used to it, go take your Chromebook and connect to Abii and do your Abii lesson. Again, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Um, I hope you have a great weekend. Bear's still in town, so enjoy yourself and go have some cotton candy and maybe a candy apple. Have a good day.